In part two of our series on how to get your PPV started, we're just going to run through a couple things to make sure your broadcast is as good as possible. When you're watching our Manitoba Racing Network broadcast, as you can see here, my video window is up. There's a couple things that you should know. Your bandwidth of your home computer is going to be very key to make sure you get a good broadcast. So what I'm going to show you right now is we're going to go to something called speedtest.net. And I'm going to begin the test here. And this is going to determine how much bandwidth I have on my internet from my home account here. And it's going to go through the test here. It takes probably about a minute to go through the entire procedure. And these numbers here are going to tell us a little bit about what kind of internet speeds I'm getting at my home and what I'm pretty much going to need if I'm going to be watching this broadcast. So I already have my download speed, and it's pretty fast. That's 102.86 megabits per second. And my upload is pretty fast as well. It's almost at 5. These are very abnormal numbers just because I have a very high-speed internet account in my home. But the average person is probably looking around the range of anywhere from 5 for their download speed up to about 25, and an upload of 0.5 to about 1. Those are normal numbers for most home accounts. To get a good quality stream, you want to have a download of at least 10. If you don't have that, it could affect your quality. That doesn't mean you can't watch the broadcast. It just means the version of the broadcast you're going to watch may be of a lower quality. So let's just go back here to the Manitoba Racing Network here and look at the live feed. Now, as you can take a look right now, on the bottom corner here, we have a whole bunch of different options. If we click on this HD button here, we can watch it at 90p. Now, this is the lowest quality possible. 278 kilobits per second. So as you're watching it here, you can see the picture is quite a bit blurry. If you go up one to the 180, which will just take a second here, as you can see, it does sharpen up a little bit. And if I go up to the third one, which is the 360, sometimes you got to click it twice. There it is. And you can see now the graphics are much smoother. This all has to do with the bandwidth that you have. Now, I have a very high bandwidth, so I can watch it at a full 878 kilobits per second. But people at home with smaller bandwidth numbers may end up wanting to watch it at 180 or 90. A couple other things to keep in mind if you have other people in your house that are using the internet. For example, if you are using a voice over internet phone, that can cause some issues. If you're watching things like Netflix or YouTube on a different account or different computer, it drops your bandwidth down. So all these have different effects on your home internet, especially if people are watching other things or downloading movies or doing anything like that. Alright, that does it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, contact us at info@bigdaymedia.tv.